Hi everyone, I'm Wendy, and today I'm showing you these chocolate pistachio cookies. I don't bake very often, but I made these up for a friend who was visiting so he'd have something to eat on the plane ride home. And they ended up being so delicious that we both agreed they were worth sharing. So let me show you how to make them. I'm starting by adding 3 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats to a mixing bowl. Next, I have 1 cup of a whole wheat flour. I like using stone ground sprouted whole wheat, but any whole grain flour should work just fine. Then I have 1 cup of date sugar and 2 teaspoons of vanilla bean powder. You can use vanilla extract if you like, but I prefer the whole vanilla bean powder. Next up is 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Then I'm adding a 1/4 cup of powdered almond butter. You could also use powdered peanut butter or cashew powder. Just try to find one that doesn't have added salt, sugar, or anything else. Then we have a 1/2 cup of carob powder or cocoa or cacao, whatever you prefer. And finally, about a 1/2 cup of chopped pistachios. You can leave these out if you like, or feel free to add a different kind of nut or seed instead. I like to mix up the dry ingredients before adding the wet ingredients, just to make sure everything is evenly distributed and to make sure there are no big clumps of date sugar, which can sometimes stick together. Then for the wet ingredients. I'm using 6 tablespoons of aquafaba, which is the cooking liquid left over from chickpeas or other beans. I like to save this and freeze it in ice cube trays to make it really convenient to use. And finally, a cup of plant-based milk. I'm using soy milk. I'll mix this until everything is combined, and then I'll use an ice cream scoop to portion my cookies out onto a silicone-lined cookie sheet. An ice cream scoop is about a 1/4 cup. This will make pretty decent-sized cookies. Depending on what you like, you could change it up. I also like to make little bite-sized cookies using a 1 or 2 tablespoon scoop, so I decided to do 1 tray with my 2 tablespoon scoop. Then I'll bake these in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. Adjust the cooking time based on how large your cookies are. After they're done baking, you can cool them and they're ready to enjoy. All right, my cookies are out of the oven, so I'm gonna give it a taste. You're going to love these chocolate cookies. And don't forget, they go great with my black bean brownie dip that I shared a couple weeks ago. So give them a try and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.